here? Oh, it's orange. Whatever. Let's have a look at our map here. So it looks like we have active tasks all over the place. Let's just go back out to the Grove. Yeah, Craven, of course. We all know what a Craven is, right? The floating candles are like Hogwarts. Yeah, for sure. Well, that was kind of useless. We opened that up only to find that... Oh, I can lockpick it. Never mind. Think this girl's on drugs? No. I'm sure the stolen stone is indeed linked to this cold snap. The stone of the elements was stolen. That might be what's causing everything to get so cold. I need to move fast. Alright, Santa Claus, I'm sorry. Like, you'd think Santa Claus would have survived the cold, but whatever. Creaky, cold is creaky. Put that under there. I now have another chunk of something. I got 6 and I got 12. Still gonna need a screwdriver for that. I don't think that's gonna go there. Nope. Okay. Look at the sliver of the moon. This tree moving around. Look at this tree. Wow. Kind of looks like a mouth gaping open and waving its arms at the castle. Your cat is watching the stream. Well, there you go. That's a good use. There's a cat right here. Meow. Who are these guys? Oh my gosh, look at the size of these axes. Or whatever, halberds or whatever. If I find the correct amulet, maybe they'll let me pass to get to the second floor. Okay, I've got myself the element amulet. Let's put it over here. No. Wrong one. Well, let's go. I don't think it's going to be here. No. That's not it. Kitty cat, what do you want? Gibby, go play with the kitty cat. No. Some of the numbers are missing. Well, good thing I have them. And now I've got antlers. It's gonna go over here on our magic lock. I'm gonna ask them a question. Yes. Indeed. I'll lock it. Wait, why do I still have access to this? Ah, the bird is missing. It's super cold and there's floaty candles. Man, that fire is really... It looks like a fireplace on the left here. Wow, it is spilling into the room here. The amulet goes out here, does it? Goes right here? Yes, it does. Thank you so much. Now we have to do it again, it looks like. We have to get the hourglass amulet. You got gummy bears on your screen? What? Yes, we are calling this little creature here Gibby. Or little Gibby, sure. And we have made ourselves some glitter. Old school glitter, love it. Click, click, click. Not sure where we need to put the money. Kind of an eclectic closet of stuff in here. What is all this for? Coin purse. Very beautiful. Got some garlics. Use the magnifying glass to find and select pieces of the lock. Why is the magnifying glass all smudged? Like fingerprints all over it. Kind of neat though. One more lock piece, please. And we've got it! Hey, Super Nice Gamer, good to see you back over there on Beam. Chris is over there to keep you company. The guard amulet, let's do this. Like, are there actual human beings in these things, or are these just like hollow out suits or something? No, Granny,
Valeria,
no.
I've at last uncovered the reason why our world is freezing to death. It was your cousin Tim's doing. Tim blamed himself for his parents' death, so he performed a ritual to bring them back. But he failed and only made things worse. Now, take this and find the magic watch in my secret stash. My watch will take you to 5 minutes before the catastrophe, so you can stop Tim.
So it's time travel. We must stop Tim in the past. Tim in the time in the what? Alright. Whoa, it's a mimic. Look at this mimic over here. That is not a happy treasure chest. I'll do what my grandmother says. I'll travel to the past and stop Tim. Man, she really likes her floaty flammables. I feel like that's super dangerous to have a bunch of floaty flammables. Don't you think? Like all these floaty... Like, how is that safe? Just saying. We got another Zodiac collectible and another morphing object. What else we got here? Ah, we need that. I know my grandmother well enough to assume there's a stash behind this painting, but I'll need 2 keys to access it. There's nothing interesting in the fireplace. It's stuck. I'll need to find the missing emblem, and we're gonna need to somehow get that birdie out of there. See what the mimic wants. What the mimic wants and what the mimic gets. Like, look at the art style here. It looks so good. I need to open this chest with special amulets. I'm sure it's holding something that will help me. Love the art style. Wow. Floaty candles. Super dangerous. Broken window over here. Go back one. And we're gonna go here. Looks like we have to rearrange this stuff. Okay, I guess this is just gonna... Not sure I understand what's going on with... Ah, that's what it is. We've got good things going on here. It's a star amulet. I think we got the morphing object here, right? I want to say we did. Well, that's a lot of hazards floating around. Let's see what our hint says. This way. Star is going to go on the side of this. Cloud is going to go on the front. And we have a nice shiny key. This is a painting key. Okay, we got one. We still need the other one. We want to name the man over here. The hints button. I have never played Midnight Castle. I believe that's that free-to-play, right? Also made by Elephant Games. Granny symbol. And some cloth. Let's go back this way. You know what? This coin is going to be a lovely screwdriver. I now have some tongs. We're going to go and get that bird that's jammed into this thing here. It's a cuckoo bird, I think. I enjoyed the previous Midnight Callings. Annabelle and Geronimo, I've recorded both those. This is the 3rd game in the series. And yeah, no, I've enjoyed them. Highly recommend them. The birdie gave us another key. Thank you. Put that to good use. Alright. We made more glitter. Wow, this looks pretty. What is this? Are we supposed to place these or just find them? I think we're just supposed to find them. I like this. This is something new that I'm seeing more and more in HOPA games. It's not silhouettes, it's like chunks of the imagery. I think it's a nice departure. I think they should do this more often, for sure. And this looks so, like, wow, it's like all torn up over here. It's very neat. Don't you think this is neat? I mean, it's okay if you have a different opinion than I do, but I think this is neat. The one that I remember was the laundry, oh my gosh, I forget which game that was. I want to say it was Vermilion, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see here. We gotta get one of these. And that one. What was the movie with, or the game with Beth is the Best? Because I believe that's the first time I saw that, and it was like a laundry machine with different fabrics. It was actually hard. Actually, you know what? It might have been Haunted Hotel, now that I think about it. Because that's also made by Elephant Games. We now have the book amulet. Oh.
Martha and Tom Steiner had a son named Tim. He was a healthy child with a keen mind. He was always kind and obedient. One day, Tim asked his parents if they could gather mushrooms in the forest near their home. As they searched, a pack of wolves attacked. Some hunters came to help, but only Tim survived. Tim blamed himself for the tragedy. He distanced himself from others, refusing to move on.
Poor Tim, I feel sorry for him.
I've told you all that I know.
Well, that was a very big book for such little information. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, listen, if you're having issues with Hitbox, I suggest you try out something a little different. Just something to throw out in the chat there. You guys can check that out if you choose. Just, you know, I've been experimenting with Beam, and it might be something, if you're having issues with Hitbox, maybe head over to Beam and see if that's a better experience for you. Okay, so we now have a gargoyle emblem. That's good. Put that up here. And hourglass. Oh, that was a simple thing to do. Let's put this over here. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay. Super puzzle. Oh, it was League of Light with Beth is the Best? Okay. See, Wolfman watches on YouTube and chats in Hitbox. Yeah, that works too. Okay, so what are we doing here? Information. Select each puzzle to access the secret compartment. Looks like we have to do this first, though. Puzzle help. Select matching tokens. So this is essentially a super puzzle. Matching tokens. Huh. Very good. Super puzzle time. Okay. I see more and more developers including this style of puzzle in their games. Pretty neat. Watch on YouTube and chat and Twitch. Well, there you go. See, a lot of options there, folks. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to do 4 moves here. Select the arrows to move the square from the top left corner to the light symbol in the bottom right corner. You must pass over the other squares. The number of moves you have. Okay, so that helps us here, I think. Fairly straightforward so far. I like when they ease us into the puzzles. Hey, Dark Obi, good to see you over there on Beam. Now we have to do this. What's this one all about? Select the runes in the correct order. If a rune is selected in the wrong order, you must start from the very beginning. Okay. Those kind of brute force, is it? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Man, these controls are so good. Wow, I really love these controls. And now we got more stuff. What's this? Arrange the small circles so that they are next to the symbols that matches their colors. Okay. Oh, I see. Orange. Pretty cool. Is this supposed to be brown? I think it is. Not a difficult puzzle, which I'm perfectly good with. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're watching your YouTube on your Roku. That's a great idea, actually. More and more YouTube on large TVs is nice. I have to admit, I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos a few days ago on my big giant screen. It was nice. The magic watch. I need to find the missing piece. I think that's this thing here.
Wow, I'm actually traveling through time.
I'm actually in the past. Well done. Are you writing your first chapter or are you reading your first chapter? That's what I want to know. Man, this looks so gorgeous.
So hot here. This really is the time before the cold.